It's a good group of guys, so I was fortunate, to come into a group of guys that's like hungry to work. I don't think it's been too much different than being an assistant coach. It's, to me, this is about relationships, and just being able to get the most out of the guys. So, yeah, the guys have really bought in. The culture's been awesome. I couldn't be happier with where we're at. X's and O's wise, the game is the game. It hasn't changed since when they were little kids playing it. It's just everything gets a little bit faster. And I think the biggest thing for me, culture-wise, is they have to be self-motivated to want to be good. When I got the job, I sat down with every guy in this office one-on-one and just said, tell me what you hope to achieve here. What are we going to do this year that was different than last year? And every single guy to a man said, we just want to win. And I said, okay, well, we can win, but are you willing to do what it takes? You're going to have to work at it a little bit. And for us, it's not about us demanding them to be here at a certain time or do this at a certain time. Obviously, we have our structured practice schedule, but it's what are they going to do on their own above and beyond to put us over the edge to actually, if you want to win, you got to put in more effort, and I think they've done a really good job of that, taking some ownership. Because really, it's not about me as a coach, my days of playing are done. I'm here just to guide these guys and give them the guidelines to succeed, but they have to want to do it themselves. Offensively, we should be really good. We're young, but talent-wise, we're very talented in the lineup. I think got a couple transfer guys, that have some experience that are going to come in and help us right away. And then, on the mound, I think the guys that we have coming back from last year that are going to be in starter roles should do really well. They've worked really hard. They've had a lot of success so far in the fall and the winter. So yeah, it's just going to be about execution. I think starting pitching is going to be really good for us, and I think our lineup will be solid. And other than that, it's going to be who's going to step up. Guys have to be willing to step up, and maybe they weren't ready for a big role or they didn't have a big role last year, but hey, they're going to be thrust into a spot this year, and are they going to be ready to perform? This opening weekend against Philadelphia this week will be good for us. We're playing University of Sciences. They got a good squad. It's going to be a good test for us. It'll be a good opener with an evenly matched opponent where I think obviously we're going to have a chance to go down there and win some games. We're going down there to try to win, and we're ready. I think that's good. And then Florida, we've got some random teams on the schedule that I don't know a lot about that we've been matched up, through the tournament director there. But as far as regional type teams, we're playing Wilmington, who had a really good year last year, won a bunch of games. So that'll be a good test for us as far as where we're at, with one of the better teams in the region. So we're looking forward to that. And then obviously conference play, I'm familiar with all these teams, but I've been gone from the conference for a bunch of years now too. So, it'll be interesting to see. Obviously SNU's been really good over the past few years, and Franklin Pierce is solid, but there's been, Assumption, Bentley, these teams have been very good over the last few years. So we'll see how we stack up. It's really special to me to come back here. I still have really close friends from those teams when I was here, and at that time we had put together some regional teams, and the talent was really good here. We were at a place, with the program that was awesome, and then things have kind of leveled off and just didn't really reach the heights that I think at that time as players when we were here we thought where the program might be going. So for me, I'm excited to be back here and be able to try to make the next leap, and make the next jump in all of these guys' careers and in the future of this program. So, I still talk to all those guys, guys that are on the wall in here, reach out to me all the time to check in now that I got the job. Hey, how's it going? How's the team? How are we going to be? What are we looking like for this year? And to have that support and know that those guys care, that just kind of fuels me even more, to get things going, get back where we should be.